Hi, welcome to my channel. We are about relationships with self first, okay? So we can identify that with self-love, anything is possible. Because love starts within first. So you have to recognize your emotions. So you can identify intuition. So you can dig deep within inside your wealth, all right? So what's our energy today? Reading between the lines, all right? So this is where we manage our energy so we can read between the lines. Because a lot of us is going through spiritual warfare because there's a lot of people out there playing warlocks, all right? Playing with energy they do not understand. I've been there and I'm here to share my story. Who don't believe it, keep on strolling, all right? So if you go into yourself, all right, you can find any hidden meaning and any speculation around you, all right? Because now you're learning to balance the masculine and feminine energy within you. Because when you have two options or too many options, you've got to read between the lines, and this is called the moon. All right. When you have an unseen problem or something coming forward you're not sure about, all right, look within your intuition. All right. It's very important that with unseen problems, all right, you have to trust your intuition. This is why you mustn't lie. Because if you lie from within, all right, when you do have your intuition telling you what to do, you're not going to trust it. Why? Because you lie too much. Think about that one. So, a surrender's happening, all right? Somebody probably had two choices, went through the wrong door, and now they have shame and they don't want to come forward for a while, but now they probably want to surrender, all right? Because they did a hookup with someone, probably a karmic, all right? Because a lot of people is under spiritual warfare and I don't think they understand. Those that want to understand will always tune in, not just here, but other readers as well. All right. Well, you go out there and you do your research, but even more so, research yourself. Write your dreams down. Figure out what's going on because a lot of energy vampires out there out for greed, desire, for long-term security. All right. So now it's time we should surrender to the masculine and feminine energy, especially when we don't get confused when we have multiple choices. All right. When a turning point comes in, when you want to, there's a turning point coming in and somebody wants to surrender to a relationship, all right? Because they took the wrong path, okay? So you might be expecting some unexpected news, okay? Push this up a bit. Need some room. Okay? So unexpected news is on its way, okay? All right, we'll put these to the side, actually. I want to use my bright cards. So remember, all right, use your intuition whenever you feel yourself at a crossroads. It's so important to do that, all right? And the more you surrender to self is the more you can flow with the universe, all right? Because you're having a relationship with yourself first because you're sheltering. That is beautiful. Sheltering yourself first, okay? All right, so let's put these away because I haven't got enough room. All right, put those away and then we're going to find out what the situation is, okay? So we're going to go for our first card. Remember, we're at crossroads about relationship and somebody wants to come in and surrender now because they went through one door and didn't use their emotions, all right, what is that thing called again? To think the room, to recognize the room, what room they're in. Okay, so the situation, all right, was about possession. It was about greed. That's the situation, all right? And then we saw the Six of Swords, all right? So I could be talking about an earth sign, all right? Earth signs, okay? Somebody that's holding on to greed and other people's desires for long-term security, okay? Because this person doesn't know how to look at people as people. They look at people as things, all right? So this is the area, the situation that was a block towards a relationship was about career, reputation, and professional achievements, all right? How do we do this? With our moral conditions, directions, all right? So this is about prestige and position, all right? So this is why there was a slow movement towards this relationship, because somebody was trying to hold on to their reputation because they know that they took stuff and stole people's possessions with it, all right? But let me tell you something. When you have money on the mind too much, you're blocking your crown chakra. When you have money on the heart too much, you're making your heart as heavy as a stone and you ain't going nowhere. You think you're going somewhere, but you're not, all right? When you have, this is for someone, I don't normally cough so much, only when I'm online. All right, so someone is walking around looking for money solely, and that makes you unbalanced, all right? Or we could be talking about a masculine has been very unbalanced. He's trying to hold on to his possessions. Probably he's got someone around him trying to take his possessions, all right? So, there you go, that's true. He's probably sitting there on his throne trying to act stingy, mean and miserable. Right? Because this is the card where people look at people as possessions, like the Grand Reaper. So, so this could be the fact that this person is sitting down and trying to hold on to their inner personal purpose, all right? Because they've been driven to hold on to their property because it's under attack, all right? So now we're going to use the sun, all right? And we're going to seek into our own personal individuality, and we're going to create from there, right? We're going to stay away from people, things and places that do not serve one for its highest good. They only think about materialism, all right? So this was the situation. While this relation didn't go forward, it was based on materialism. So maybe you don't have the Bentley, maybe you don't have the Mercedes and all that, and this is where people's eyes stop, is where they see the material outside of people, all right? But they don't get to know the mind. And this is where a lot of these masculines have gone wrong. They look at the woman's, whatever she's driving, but you can't look at people like that. You can't look at how they got there. Let me tell you something, yeah? You can have the best Ferrari in the world, all right? You can't grudge that person because you don't know how they got it. They got it by holding on to people's property, things that don't belong to them. All right, so that's the situation about this pathway. All right, so this pathway of romance, okay, had a difficulty, a choice, because somebody went into a pathway where people, things and places were all about materialism, about greed. All right, and this desire is for long-term security. So this person put themselves in a pickle. All right. So now, this pathway that these people have taken, could be a fire sign and an earth sign, are under judgment now, right? Not just spiritual judgment, earth judgment. So there's going to be a clarity, a final decision about this pathway, about people holding on to people's property that don't belong to them, all right? Maybe this masculine trusted this earth sign so much until he gave too much, and now he's going to have a real bad wake-up call, all right? Because this person had a purpose. All right, and this earth sign knew, because everyone is intuitive and psychic, but a lot of people never tell you. So they tried to hold on to this pathway, all right, of this Aries person. Look at them holding on. You're not going nowhere because I need your money, your expenses, because I've got to look at my career. So this is all about a reputation. Imagine that. You put reputation, achievements above love. And this is why these people's got problems and they wonder why they're crying right now. All right. So now we're going to take the Aries, I am. All right. So we're going to take that attitude and we're going to be very active, very ambitious, because these people see a competition coming to this pathway and it's a threat. All right. They won't feel really self-assured and free. All right. Their head won't be as strong. It will be weak. All right. They're going to be very impatient and not patient. And now they're looking at quick temper. Why? Because what don't belong to them is sliding away. All right. Judgments here. Final decision. So we're looking at a Phoenix rising. All right. Phoenix rising. So what was crossing this was greed. All right. So a lot of souls are not coming together because of an entrapment of greed. Because everybody looks at the image before they look at what's inside the image, you know. It's like when I go shopping sometimes, right? I don't just pick up food. I read the ingredients. And I'm not going to mention the brand, all right? One brand was selling chips and it said vegan. Looked on it, all it was chopped chips. Looked at all the other chips, same thing. There was a dissertation of ingredients on it. We've got to learn to start reading the room, all right? Reading people properly and look beyond the package. It's not just material. Now we're going into the spiritual aspect, all right? So they realize they want to conquer the world, but they can't because a earth sign is holding on to a pathway that don't belong to them. All right, warlock. There you go. All right, so the situation we're looking at is getting the truth from within, looking at your feelings, getting to know your intuition, all right? And then you can figure out the truth. Once you find the truth within you, you can make so many breakthroughs outside of you. This is the Ace of Swords, all right? New ideas, new conflict, all right? And mental clarity. No one can't tell you nothing, all right? Because you know the truth. Because you nurture yourself, all right? So you're going into nurturing yourself, all right? When you nurture yourself, you're nurturing the masculine side of yourself, the one that takes action, all right? When he comes home, I could be talking to a soldier, I could be talking to an explorer, someone that leads in a company, all right? I could be talking to someone like you, okay? So now, when the masculine goes out, he needs to be nurtured because the soul needs love. But when this soul person came home, it was all about money, 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 money. All right? Okay, so moving forward, the foundation for this reading is we need to look at a new pathway and not solely look at the aspects of materialism. All right? Because that doesn't make the soul solely practical. It can make it impractical and it can block your pathway to your destiny, all right? Or conquering the world properly. That one want to flick over. Okay, so now you're realizing the foundation, all right? Maybe somebody went and married a Taurus or a Libra, all right? So now they're looking at this pathway and saying that this Taurus Libra holds on to money too much, all right? So now you're looking at your past mistakes and you've got to make a decision. So again, we're looking at the other cards now, a decision, 2 doors. So that means this person had a decision for 2 women. 2 women that probably looked like an empress. One wasn't and one was. All right. So now the one that done the warlock is looking at spiritual justice now. All right. Justice, fairness, truth, balance, truth. So truth is going to come about, all right, about this fake, abundant empress person, an imposter, all right. It's coming forward with the truth about this imposter. So when you look within yourself, you're going to realize that you do have an empress, all right? But you have to impress yourself first, okay? So this was the past, and now this fire sign, Aries, is looking at this situation, okay? They're taking the Mars aspect, all right, from the Aries. So you could be Aries Mars, and looking at how you can be courage and ability to take action towards the real Empress, because you've looked and you've taken a long time and you've looked like from far. So this could be someone you're distant from, could be someone from another country. So maybe that was the problem. Maybe this fire sign feared the distance, but they had a distance with this fake empress, all right? And guess what happened? All these things was stolen, okay? So we're looking at maybe a past energy or someone that had a past life thing with this person. Who knows? You've got to look within yourself and write your dreams down, all right? So these people could be thinking about the past now, all right? So we're looking at the memory box, all right, of how you place your people, things, and places around you, okay? So we're looking at the Scorpio, all right? There's a lot of secrets here, rituals, all right? We're looking at the S activities, how you share your needs, your wants, okay? So now we're looking at secrets, the 3 of Wands. We took time, we stood back, we're waiting for our ships to come in when it comes to money with this pathway to go to an Empress to tell the truth, all right? Because they stood back so long and it made a conflict. So this is 5 of Wands, all right? So the 5 of Wands, all right, is something where bully, all right? This is rivalry, challenges, obstacles. So this pathway they took, all right, to make money, all right, to get maybe their professional achievements, you know, get that recognition, reputation. It went into a conflict battle instead, all right, with air, fire, and earth, all right? So holding back and making room, all right, when you really want to tell someone the truth, how you feel, all right? When you hold back, all you do is invite other people to come in and talk rubbish, and then you'll end up believing them, you know, because you're not using your own intuition. Okay, so there's going to be there was a battle, rivalries, okay, challenges, okay. This person is probably into sports, but in the near future, this earth sign will be stuck, okay. This is mental prison, all right, spiritual prison, or earth prison, all right. Now, if we look at a few more readers, it's the same energy. Earth or fire is going to jail, or both. You can't play in people's energy, in their mind, and keep them stuck for your financial gain because you want to hold on to your money, your reputation. So you want everyone to go mad for your personal gain. Jog on. You must be crazy. They must be crazy. This earth sign person wants to hold on to money because this Aquarius, all right, stays on their own and focuses. So they want to keep this Aquarius stuck. This fire sign don't know what they're doing, right? Looks like they were in this as well. So they held on to this stuck situation so they can make money from it. Someone's going to jail and they think it's a joke. If you don't go to earth jail, trust me, you're going to spiritual jail for your behavior. So everyone, I advise you to look in and start doing self-mastery and looking after your own craft, all right? And stop being crafty, because someone's going to jail. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? She ain't got a bloody clue now. No, she hasn't. All right, let's talk about earth sign. So now we're going to take that energy, all right? Okay? And then we are going to place ourselves into Jupiter, all right? So we're going to be in stillness. I could be talking on Aquarius. You're going to seek the truth throughout your stillness, all right? You're going to do your own personal expansion, all right? And you're going to process within your own realms and horizon. And this is what they wanted this Aquarius to be stuck, because this earth sign wants this pathway to be all about financial gain, okay? So now they have a conflict, this earth and fire sign. Okay, because they wanted to make this Aquarius stuck for their own personal gain. All right, take it as it resonates. It could be earth and fire, or one out of the two. Take it as it resonates. Please do not force my messages. All right, let it resonate with your emotions. All right. So this house is going to be bringing good news in the future. All right, because this house is very optimistic, very confident, and have pride. And this is probably what this fire sign is looking at now. They had two choices and they made a mistake and they went with greedy bear. All right. Now, this is you, Aquarius. Now, we could be looking at an Aquarius that is an Empress, all right? So they balance with their masculine and feminine energy. Or this can be a Aquarius man I am talking to, all right, that took a pathway and made a stuck situation with themselves and got married to the wrong person. Now the truth is going to be coming out. Please take it as it resonates. But this also can represent God. This can also represent officials. Remember prison? All right. So you are looking at law, a lawsuit. This is your position, a lawsuit. Okay. So I could be talking about a lawsuit between an air and a earth sign. All right. For taking people's work. Okay, people's properties, people's knowledge, people's wisdom. All right. You know what? Sometimes we can make mistakes, but it's part of the process. But does it mean people can come into your life and take advantage? No, because they don't have a life of their own. They need this reputation. They need this fame. They need this money. No. If that's what you want, go and work for it. Someone's going to prison. Someone's been investigated. All right. So, whoever I'm watching, you could be an official person, all right, in this situation and in this environment. You're realizing they think you're stuck, but you're not. You're in stillness and you're listening to spirit. You listen to yourself, all right. You're grounding yourself, okay. Your hands might have been stuck because you've got no finance, all right. Your feet ain't stuck though. You might be blind, but you've got 6 senses. And this is what this earth sign didn't understand. Because they got no soul. They're a warlock. So now they're being investigated by God. All right. I saw God's head come out the sky. You don't believe me? I don't really care. Okay. God's head came out the sky. All right. And there's going to be a lot of changes for people. Okay. A lot. Because in this environment, okay, this lawyer is going to bring a judgment, a final clarity, a decision, a wake-up call, all right, for this pathway, for making a Gemini stuck, all right, for their personal expansion, because they wanted to hold on to people's property. Because they don't look at people as people. They look at people as objects, things they can hold on to and squeeze them out like they're their bank. I don't think so. I don't think so. So now a lawsuit's coming in and someone's going to jail. And Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? She ain't got a bloody clue now. Yep, she ain't. Trust me. Because someone's been investigated for taking people's plans, people's information, people's goods, people's property that don't belong to them. All right? Because they're greedy, obsessed with materialism. So now there's going to be a lawsuit coming in. Can you see that? Pure lawsuits going in. Private investigation. All right? Police report. I got one on Genevieve Niger as well. Police report. She thinks I'm stupid because she don't use her intuition in the right way, but I do. You see, the more higher you are, all right, in your ascending to God, all right, it irritates people's demons. Remember that. So now we're going through a personal expansion, all right, because now we're going into Pluto. Stillness brought you into Pluto, and this is the environment card. So a lot of people in the environment is going to find out from this air sign, this official person, all right, is going to transform the situation with the truth. A lawsuit is coming in and someone's going to jail. All right, so this is Pluto, all right. This is the unconscious nature that brings about great transformation. So great transformation is going to happen in this environment. This is the pathway it's going, all right. Truth is coming to the real Empress, all right, because the Empress is not impressed. Because this Taurus really tried it. 12 years of a fight, and Empress did not know she was in. But the real fight starts now, all right? 12 rounds this person had. Let's go, all right? been warned. For 4 years, these people were warned. 8 years disappeared. 4 years warned. That's 12 years. And they still didn't want to stop. So God said, okay, I'll make you stop. So judgment is here now. Okay? Someone is going to jail. All right, they've been investigated. The spirits have come in and you've had clarity because you feel it. You're intuitive. You're psychic. That Leo is in a conflict because they got messages about intuition from a earth angel, and there was a massive pause because everybody got their nosy self involved. All right, wanting to know about these past life love, all for projects to hold on to themselves. So the collective must go mad, run outside like a cuckoo. All right, like a cuckoo. All right, so that they hold on. All right, to this person's property. Wait for the ships to come in. Get the news in. Oh, she's gone mad. Whippy! Let's go and take all those messages and start a new project, new inspiration, because they urge to create. Because this earth sign don't have a pot to urinate in. Never did, never will. This person goes around thieving, and you don't like it, because I don't understand, yeah? When you find out about your celebrities not being nice, you all go cuckoo. So that means it goes to show about your own mindset now. All right? This person is into greed, desire for long-term security on other people's back, other people's pathway. All right? They wait for people's ships to come in. They keep them stuck. All right? So they can hold on to people's properties, so they can act like the abundant one that sits there like an empress. No, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Justice is here. Justice. Fairness, justice, and truth. All right? About this painful ending. It's coming out. It's coming out within the environment. It's coming out. Judgment, clarity, final decision, a wake-up call for a lot of people in their environment. A lot of people in their environment. The truth is going to rock a lot of egos. All right? What did I say? Because they fear about this information coming out. All right? They fear this information coming out and being investigated about putting a painful ending into an Aquarius Gemini. All right? And Gemini again, air sign. They took this pathway. Yes, they did. To bring a painful ending to an air sign. Now they're going to be investigated. Investigated. Someone is going to jail. They might think that people are foolish like them. Tell you, the things that people do for financial gain, man, it's a madness. All right? This lover, all right, done too much. So this lover had a choice of two. All right? One of a higher peak with the angels and everything else with it. All right? But took a pathway away from the destiny. Because this earth sign held onto people's property so they won't say anything. But for me, right, does that stop a person from using their fingers and contacting someone they know is being purposely being stuck by an earth sign? What is the excuse? Oh, she chopped my fingers off. Well, everyone in this environment has given this earth sign way too much power. Way too much. So the personal outcome, right, that they were looking for was to hold people's property, this fire sign, and have this earth sign in a painful ending, probably on the street, on her face, screaming like a mad woman. All right? No. Negative, gone back to sender. And whoever doesn't like it, keep strolling. Told you already. No one's living this, but my collective. Remember, I told you, everyone goes through the same thing, but we all deal with things differently. All right? And I realised that one or two people I've met are in the same sort of situation. So why don't we all just share each other's stories and try and prevent this? So my story to you is, please, we are in a spiritual warfare. If you're having your dreams and you see signs outside of yourself, write it down. I'm not gaining from it. You are. You've got nothing to lose by taking that pathway. Nothing to lose by going back, right, to our original state before internet, before phones. We use our intuition to do trading. So this person could be into trading. They took the pathway into trading. Now they're stuck. All right. Maybe financially stuck because someone's held on to their property and their truth. All right. Now, when we go back into the intuition, all right, now we end up being more secure, more abundant, more stable. All right. Because now we're turning the clock. Fortune. So now there's going to be a tower moment for a Taurus. It's going to be exposed by someone that's psychic. All right. Because the spirits came in to clear the air. There was a lot of loss. Third party draining. Energy. Promises. Stabbing people's hearts. Do you know what I mean? And they didn't want this person to turn around and see a 2 of cups because they were playing with that childhood abandonmentship stuff. So they won't believe in love. All right. So we could be talking about a Leo that was trying to do a foundation with a earth sign. All right. That's a star. But he shouldn't have. He should have went to a Queen of Swords. That goes within, seeks the truth, all right? But they were there with that person, there today and gone, with the devil, Genevieve, Niger. I've got about 200 decks because of this journey, and every single deck comes with these two. A warlock playing in dreams. And guess what? They're not even like a Queen of Wands. They are a page. Not a pages, that's some pickney in nursery. Don't have a clue about energy, don't have a clue about dreams. And guess what this person did? They signed with the devil. Genevieve Niger, Genevieve, is a devil. And she's after real estates. All right. This person's home, you name it, they're after it. Because they want this festive time. They want to be famous, want to be in there. Festive time. She probably wears dresses like this, red dresses like that. Because she cast couches everywhere. All right. I've had this person in my dream for too long now. And when I've reached out to everyone for 4 years, everyone ignored me, tried to make me stuck. Now, my platform's here. Guess what? 3 weeks now, no one ain't saying nothing on their platform. Because guess what? The truth is out now. Let's see where Genevieve Niger is going to be hiding now within her environment. Because judgment is here. Judgment is here. You must think some of me are play with people. I work for God and God only. And I will never, ever, ever be forced to change that. Never. Never. I would never stoop as low as the devil's energy. Never. I love God way too much. Alright? So everyone, please look within your dreams, alright? And then you take that Gemini energy, okay, which is the lungs, and you talk your truth. Truth. And never let go of it for no one so they can gain and held you stuck for their personal gain. We don't think so, baby girl. You best mind I don't call this video Genevieve Niger, the lionheart pillar, alright? But put it to a K instead. Okay? So now we're going to take the soul, alright? We're going to learn the lesson, alright? Because these people wanted you laid out, alright? Probably unearthed, alright? But no, Spirit's always been speaking within this darkness and always said, keep your emotions calm. Learn all your lessons. You're going to be the phoenix rising because mind your business. Let karmics learn their lesson because God is here. God would deal with them. God would deal with them. You focus on your intuition so you can hear God's messages, your spirit messages to guide you away from karmics trying to hold you in some drama so they can be like, I told ya. So they can say, I have a real estate. I have materialism. All right. I have all of this because guess what? I can make so many projects because I'm amazing, I'm creative, I've got a God head. No, she's got a devil's head on her head. So the outcome is a painful ending being turned back to the sender because you use your intuition, all right? And you're going to get all your dreams, all your desires. Because this is the 9 of Cups. This is wishes, all right? This is dreams come true. This is material abundance. This is good health. And they wanted a painful ending for that 9 of Cups. Expansion. I can't believe I'm in this sometimes. Jupiter, all right? This is how they get their personal expansion, okay? This is how they process the realms of the earth for their new horizons, all right? So this house, they wanted it to bring good fortune and good luck if they kept the earth sign kept, the air sign stuck, so they can think that they're not having these dreams. It's all in the head. And then they keep this fire sign on a pathway, holding on, because this one loves his job, so they understand he's a workaholic. All right? Once they tire out these 2 people, guess who gains? Genevieve Nigel. Off the back of my energy and my sorrow and my pain. Now people ask this person, does she know me? Has she ever met me? No. Have I? No. I met this person in a dream. And ever since, every time I look it up, every prediction comes true from this person. I want to teach everyone else, right, about self-love is the best protection you can ever have. And I see a lot of people tend to have petty arguments. And I'm trying to show some people, please don't jump into it. Don't jump in. It's energy. The more you jump into that, you're making that energy grow. I didn't jump into this argument. No, I focused on my work. All right? They didn't. They focused on greed. So this is where the energy will naturally show itself. Who's the liar and who's the truth? All right? I could be talking to a King of Wands. Okay? So this King of Wands, all right, is meant to be a bold leader, very powerful and charming. Someone that has got courage and can take charge. All right? So they might be coming in to tell the truth about this earth sign. They might be making a public announcement about it. And this is what this earth sign fears. Because it was a love bomb. It was a warlock. It was playing with people's drinks. It was the most madness. And once this person gathers up all their information, they know. And she knows. She's looking at 3 different ways of going to jail. Okay? So it was a burden, all right, for this King of Wands, because he is the Emperor. He was supposed to take the leap of faith, all right, to do spiritual transformation into the Emperor, okay? But he saw this single person that wasn't really single, all right? She was lying, and took that leap of faith towards this person and done an investment. They tried to protect this person, even though they're a page of wands. Do you know what a page is? That's someone at nursery that can probably just about colour in the colouring book. All right? So, they found a dreamer. Oh, yeah? And this Queen of Wands came up with this stupid idea because she is the devil. I'm not saying no more. Now, Genevieve Nigel, you can take me to court for defamation. Your lawyer probably asked me for a reading. All right? You're a nasty piece of work. And I didn't want to bring it to my readers. But you're always popping in my reads. All right? So this King of Wands got to make a decision. You've got to investigate Genevieve Nigel and get her arrested. And that's the outcome that they fear at this moment. Okay? So now, someone's up worried at night about this decision. I keep telling everyone, right? Things ain't a secret. You see, when you go to sleep, your ego's sleeping. Where do you think your soul goes? It floats around and it snitches on you. It snitches on you. So judgment is here now. Clarity, a final decision. So like with myself, I got a wake-up call in my dream. Just woke up one day and there they were. And 4 years, every day, they've been in my dreams since. And that's why I decided. The wizard came into my dream and said, pick up your tarot cards and show the world what this warlock did. And whoever doesn't believe you, don't care about it. Because guess what? God is on your side. Just stay calm and use this as a teaching moment. If not just to help yourself, but to help everybody else. All right? And that's the bigger picture for me. So you can turn all your pains into grace. All right? Because I learned to heal myself by helping other people. I've got a thing called Every Day is a Good Deeds Day, and I like to go and help everyone else. And that's how I get my karmic goods. I go out there and I help random people. All right? So what was blocking the situation? The truth about greed. All right? So that was blocking. So the situation was to come out with the truth about earth sign being a greedy person for long-term security. But this pathway got stuck. And this fire sign was looking for their ships to come in. Maybe they're waiting for a judge to come in. I don't know. I don't know how long these things take. All right? But it's been a 12 year battle. 12. And they probably known each other 12. 15. This is so bad. All for fame and fortune. So anyway, what was crossing over the situation, right, was a pathway, a choice of 2 doors, right? And one took one door. And it was a stuck door. You get stuck. So what was going on, right? The reason for that cross was heartbreak over money. So this is probably where the masculine didn't come forward for 3 years. Well, 4 years didn't come forward for 4 years over a heartbreak. The lionheart pillar. All right? There was grief, there was sorrow within this pathway. All about materialism, fame, getting people stuck for their own personal gain. All right? So above this situation, all right? So the best way they achieved this was getting the judgment truth. Had to go to court to get the truth. You've got to get someone to investigate. And my collective, you can get the ball rolling. Whenever you deal with karmics, just go and get a police report. All right? Because sometimes things can't be explained. And only like a fraud squad could do that. Or forensic for financial analysis can do that. You know, there's only so far you can prove to people through your intuition what's going on. Because not everyone believes in the soul journey or psychic or believes in the cards. So to protect yourself, the only best thing you can do is sometimes when you go into the intuition, it's about psychic. Sometimes you see things before it happens. So this energy could have happened 4 years ago, or this energy could happen now, or in 4 years' time. But whenever it happens, at least you made a report. So you can say, I told you lot, my intuition was right. Then everyone else can be like, do you know what? Let's start using our intuition. It's a learning moment for everyone, all right? So for the foundation for this is that this Taurus was looking for a financial man, all right? So now this pathway is looking for his ships to come in so he can be more stable, more abundant, because maybe he's looking at an Aquarius that's been stuck, that he wants to marry, the one that he's always wanted to go to, but because of childhood wounds, broken hearts, disappointment, this person didn't believe in love, so I guess they just went for this relationship because it's based on materialism. You know what I mean? There's no love. I don't believe in love. So, you know, you just be around people, things and places that have the same nasty attitude. All right? So now we're beginning to open up the feelings, all right? So this person, this Taurus, was seeing 3 people, all right? They were seeing a water sign man, or this water sign man is involved in getting this thing stuck for personal gain. There you go. Pass, stuck. So they wanted to see this Aquarius stuck for their financial gain, all right? So they probably went around slandering this person. So defamation if you're knocking at these people's doors soon, all right? So now they're waiting for their ships to come in. Because look, 10, 8, 8. They wanted 2 people stuck in the past, about not trading, all right? Not stuck when it comes to work. So they want this fire sign to be stuck in the memory about this woman because they're convincing him that she is voodoo, hoodoo, ludo, no good, all right? She's a Ludo person. She likes to play games with the Ludos, all right? Now, they wanted that for him to hold on to projects, whatever, all right? Financial gain, all right? This King of Cups and this Taurus Libra person, all right? So the more they kept this fire sign stuck, all right, because they know he loves his work, they keep the Aquarius stuck. Now, remember, you're playing with mental energy. So if you're dreaming about these people all the time, they say nothing, they're hoping that you'll go mad, stuck on this person breaking your heart. Because they don't have a heart. They was not expecting the collective to know about self-love and they can heal their own heart. They weren't expecting that. So now there's going to be a judgment call now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? She hasn't got a clue now. All right? So they go into these dreams. It's all these many options, all right? They wanted this Aquarius to be confused in illusions and all that over a broken heart. All right? Because it's all in the dreams, isn't it? It's dreams. So if you see your dream about someone for 12 years, but more so for 4 years and you're on your own, they want this person to go mad. No. Return back to sender. Because if you look on reports about Genevieve Niger, it does say she's got mental issues. And I think people need to look very deeply into that from now on. All right? Crazy woman. So she wanted me stuck in my head, or the Aquarius stuck in their head, up with nightmares, anxiety, upset that they haven't got this masculine, go cuckoo, and guess who gets all the money, all that I did. Because remember, in your dreams, it's downloads from God. Do you know how much information that this fire sign has had for the last 4 years? Every day, hundreds of emails, because this dreamer can dream, you know, you can dream about 6 times a night. How much information that is. So this institution, this environment that was involved in trying to take God's information, all going to prison. Spiritual prison, earth prison, or prison of the mind. Remember, this channel told you. It's going to be more so for Miss Genevieve Niger. Someone that is dealing with Adiwala Akinwa Abaji, all right? That is a fire sign. If they want to hold on to their lies, they can. Because I don't know these people from a dry can of paint. All right? So now, in the near future, the Aquarius takes a leap of faith. Yeah? Because they thought she was a fool. But they were the fool. Because with Aquarians, right, they're so intellectual. They're not like earth signs based solely on money, all right, or this earth sign person, all right. They saw this as a fresh hope, take charge, new pathway, new adventure. Because guess what? Every ending has a new beginning. Free spirit, no baggage, no expectation. And this is what they have. A lot of baggage and a lot of expectation why they can't take leaps of faith. They got to hold on to people's property. So that's what they were hoping, all right? So you could definitely be an Aquarius. Could be talking about Aquarius masculine. So they tried to keep this Aquarius masculine, all right, stuck for their own personal gain because they're greedy, all right? Greedy voodoos, all right? For new projects, inspiration and urge. There you go. So they tried to hold on to this masculine in this environment. They didn't want him to make a judgment, but guess what? This masculine has made a judgment now. This emperor is the phoenix rising. They didn't want him to be the phoenix rising within his environment. They didn't want him to look at be respected leader that's got a very good strategic planning. All right? Could have been a good father. But the devil came along. The devil came along. And the devil came and they want to take these projects from these lovers, but now they're going to be going in public shame. Public shame. 4 years they were working behind this Aquarius back to make sure she's broke, make sure she's blocked. This Taurus person, Genevieve Niger, Taurus. Her in this environment, all right, could be an institution, could have been the educational department, could be a charity department, whatever department, could have been a marriage that they wanted money from, all right, through this Aquarius, long as she's stuck, all right, in difficulty, to take them out of a difficult situation. So they wanted to move this body into difficulties, a painful ending like this. But Genevieve Niger was sadly mistaken. Because when one is connected to the soul, all right, and you love yourself and not the devil, you get lots of messages. So these people try to get divine messages, all right? They try to juggle it. But little did they know, all right, when you juggle it and you become a burden, this Queen of Pentacles, all right, Miss Genevieve Niger, an earth sign woman, all right, that wanted this festive stuff and made a stalemate on purpose so this masculine would take his very long time coming through. It was a goal because they wanted the lionheart. I wrote a book about the lionheart pillar, but put a K on it. So they investigated and they wanted a clean slate for themselves. Her and this water sign man. But it's all coming to open now. Who doesn't believe it? I don't care. Don't care. Police report is out now. Let's see who's really going to care. All right? So in this environment, okay, this King of Wands, because we're talking about King of Wands, is going to be the Emperor. He's going to have a Phoenix rising moment, and that's what they didn't want, because they didn't want him to move away from giving. This is Six of Pentacles. All right? So they fear this one rising and giving an equal give and take to the one he really loves. Because this Taurus wants the Six of Pentacles. All right? Giving and receiving from this generous man that they made the burden because they didn't want him to be the emperor. No. They wanted to be single, in a burden, all right? Looking after this puppy. The poodle with that big bushy head on their head with no texture. So this is what they wanted, money. Money, all right? They wanted to steal money from charity places, all right? They wanted to steal money from an Aquarius, all right? From the ideas that comes from this King of Wands. So obviously he trusted these people, told them about the messages, told them what was going on. And behind their back, this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Water was plotting all that time. Because 12 years ago, this King of Wands, I might probably went into your dream and told you to study something, and you did. And you got a master's out of it. So they're thinking, well, if he can do that, guess what they can do for me? They're going through dreams like this. No, you're going to prison. You're going to prison. All right? And that's going to be your wish. Your outcome, your pathway for a fire sign is dreams coming true, wishes coming true, give and take after a painful ending. It's going to be the Phoenix rising, all right? It's going to be the Emperor after a burden, all right? Keeping away from an air sign, but someone is helping this fire sign. It could be a copper, it could be someone in higher education, all right? Someone's going to come in and organize all this and give clarity to this fire sign to find out what the truth is. Aquarius already knows. The one they already knows. Don't need no clarity. Go sort your life out. All right? Because they're already telepathically talking to each other. So soulmates already know what's going on. They already know. All right? So now the ego of this Taurus and this king of water is going to have an ego breakdown. All right. So everything they've built on false ground, lies, deception, bully, theft, violence, abuse of relationships, all right, heartbreak, okay, made purpose losses, it's all going to go to them. You're going to have a broken down foundation now because they put themselves up a rivalry. They made themselves a challenge and an obstacle by doing a stalemate for two lovers, two soulmates. So what goes around comes around because they're earth angels. And who doesn't want to believe it, oh well, jog on. They're alchemists, all right? They've mastered all 4 elements of the earth. They've done this every single lifetime they've come back. This lifetime, it's about the wounded warrior. So a lot of masculines need to stop that player and start resting instead. Start go into intuition and start trading, all right? Because you are the masters of trading, okay? But make sure you put your right actions, all right, right intentions, and use spirit to help you. Because this foundation that you built up is on false grounds, on lies, deception, all right, plotting, warlock, you name it. And this is the ending for most of these masculines that are divine. But you don't know you're divine, do you? Some people, all right? Go within, all right, and figure it out. Because you're in the 5 of Swords, all right? These people are bullying, thieving, being violent, being abusive, and they will win and try at any cost. Any cost, all right? They're looking for people to go into poverty, worry, isolation, and financial loss for their personal gain. All right, so that was the message for today. Hope you enjoyed. Remember, we all have these placements. So if the story fits you, it fits. If it don't force it. Sometimes, even if I say fire sign or earth sign or air sign, all right, remember we have many of these places within the body of self, all right? So we're looking at the sun, moon, rising, okay? Those are the 3 most important placements to find out about yourself, your purpose and your destiny, okay? So now remember, fire signs, you are the inspiration. You're born to love, all right? You're meant to teach us about spiritual romance, okay, by using the intuition. You are the lesson of power, all right? You're meant to teach us and be the walking example of how do I be powerful from within, not powerful because I've got a Bentley, a Mercedes or a Jeep, or I've got a big hair on my head because I made lionheart and I stole it, all right? No, we're going to be earth, all right? So you have to be earth. So all the earth placements, okay? You're meant to teach us how to use our sensations, all right? How to use our force nature to service earth. How do we service ourselves to help serve other people to keep God's plan going on, all right? Heaven on earth, all right? Where everyone has abundant on earth, all right? Remember, there's enough for everybody, but not for the greedy. They're too needy, all right? So now Genevieve's got to sit herself down and go and learn her lesson of service, all right? Now, air signs, you are the walking example of intellect. How do you teach other people on earth, right, how to be idealistic in the lesson of brotherhood? How do we bring people, things, and places together for humanity? Because remember, humanity has unity within it, all right? So with humanity, we bring a community together, don't we? Okay, so we need to unify as a community. Air signs, how do you teach us? All right? Water signs, all right? You are the walking example of emotions, all right? How do you teach the fire sign, the earth sign, all right, and the air sign how to do a give and take, all right, equal give and take when it comes to love, all right? Because you're meant to be the lesson of peace. How do you find peace within you? Teach us. Teach us how to bring peace outside of ourselves, because we're trying to create heaven on earth, all right? Remember, we're one big body, all right? And each placement, like Aries, controls the head. Gemini controls the arms. Taurus, the neck and the throat. Leo, the heart, the back. Cancer, the breast, the stomach. Libra, you are the kidney, all right? And Virgo, you're the intestines. Sagittarius, you're the thighs. Scorpio, you're in the middle passage, what every player likes to play in, all right? And what Miss Taurus likes to play with to get her money, okay? I'm not holding nothing back. The amount of slander they did on my name for 12 years, I'm not having it. Lies isn't facts. So get off your knees and stop acting like a Capricorn. No disrespect, Capricorns. You just rule the knees, all right? Not saying you are, you know, all right? Aquarius, you are the legs, all right? You control the legs and the blood flow. And Pisces, you are the feet. So all our elements make up one big body, okay? And if we all clean out our flaws, right, that one big body can become one big, beautiful human on earth, all right? But if we entertain toxic, guess what we're doing now? We're looking at that one big body that's the devil. Because no one's acting in their right mind. Like Aries, are you right? Are you doing rightful thinking to bring heaven on earth? Things like that. So right now we're in the toxic energy of the body. All right. So it's now time to do a cleanup. I hope I understood that right. All right. So the Emperor's coming. Phoenix rising. Hope you like my message. Remember, walk in love and talk in truth, all right? And write your dreams down. Please study it. If you see a cup, you go online, you say, what does it mean to see a cup in dream, in form, and in spirituality, all right? Start studying yourself for self-mastery so you'll never, ever, ever, ever stuck in a warlock, all right? This is spiritual warfare we're in, all right? All right. Everyone, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful life. Remember, talk in love and walk in your truth, and that's where the magic begins.